Now you may well have been wondering what on earth I was looking at or looking for in that opening clip to this short little video, but last couple of days there's been 1 or 2 red admirals, and I've watched them egg laying on nettles, and hopefully I'll try and find an egg. I did find a couple yesterday, but can't find them again today to show you. However, red admiral is not the only thing that lays on nettles. There's 1 or 2 other species that utilise nettles as a food plant. Another one of those is a very attractive butterfly, and it's the comma. And commas are out and about in quite good numbers at the moment, especially the larvae, but the adults are also floating about. And I've found a comma larva here. They are quite easy to find. Usually you're looking on nettles such as this, and you're looking for nettles that are in sort of partial shade or total shade. They don't usually like blatant full sun a lot of the time, and nettles that are growing in shade usually have better foliage, much better quality of foliage like this. Now, depending on the age of your comma caterpillar, now I did find a couple yesterday, and I'll drop some photos in here, and they were at 2 very distinctive stages. One had just molted into 4th instar by the looks of it, and one was just into 3rd instar. They're both very different, but I have found a virtually full grown comma caterpillar here. Now the things to look out for, you're not looking for foliage like this when you get to full grown caterpillars, and hopefully I can show you some foliage that kind of damaged, but comma larvae, when they're smaller, will often eat quite large holes in the surface of the leaves here of nettles. Nettle doesn't always sting you, depends how you get hold of it really, but the larger larvae do this, and you can see how this has been defoliated. That's your first big clue, but on here somewhere is a larva. Now comma larvae like to hide underneath the leaves, and because there's only 1.5 large leaves on here, this one is not too difficult to find. If I turn this up, there we are. Comma caterpillars are absolutely stunning. They're beautiful things, and they always rest in this sort of J-like posture, whether it's an inverted J or the normal way up J, but it's quite unlike any of the other nymphalids. The larvae are all this sort of standard sort of size and construction with lots of spines. And the spines are perfectly harmless, they can't sting or anything like that, but in terms of markings, when full grown, no other nymphallid, and when I mean nymphallid I mean peacock, small tortoiseshell, red admiral and painted lady. Not that you usually get painted lady on nettles anyway. So this is quite an easy find, and you'll often see females looking for egg laying sites and laying eggs. In fact, I did watch one female the other week, and commas, as do red admirals, lay their eggs on these upper leaves and always on the edge of a leaf. And here's another comma caterpillar. I'm just having to hold this particular nettle stem still because it's about 5 foot tall and keeps blowing in the breeze, but as you can see, it's an absolutely beautiful thing. Beautifully marked look on the sides, and it's dorsally that gives this away as being comma. This has probably got 1 more molt to go, but the last, or the rear half dorsally of the caterpillar is white or creamy white. The whole thing is absolutely beautiful. Here's another sign you can look for as well, which is typical of nymphalids like red admirals and small tortoiseshell larvae do it, but a little folded over part of leaf like that, and they'll rest under there. But the 2 larvae here are both half the size as the one or ones that you've just been looking at, depending on how I edit this. And these are about half grown. So these are what, third, fourth instar, about fourth instar. And here's a typical sort of resting posture at this stage. I'll bring it in a bit closer. The head's just at the bottom there, facing left, and the rest of the body is curled round, and it's the bit that's in the air. It's the back end. It's where the prolegs are. You might be able to just make out the rear prolegs. That presumably is a very, very good technique of concealment, because to all intents and purposes it looks extremely bird dropping like. This seems to be a popular spot, or possibly even the ideal spot for commas to lay. And I know that for a fact because apart from the 2 full-grown larvae that we've already seen just over there, there's 3 half-grown larvae here. And then just on this side there's another couple of full-grown larvae as well. So either one particular female has took a liking to this spot, or it's been used by several females. Either way, if ever you get a nice sort of shady or partial shady part of a woodland ride, and the nettles are like this, the nice soft leaves, large leaves, these are ideal. Nettles growing in full sun, by the time they get to August, they're usually gone really tough and ropey, and the leaves are very small, and only the very sort of new side shoots, which older nettles tend to put out, are used by Nymphalid caterpillars. But plants like this, grown in shade or partial shade, are absolutely ideal, it seems.